first offering on its way. Popped him up. Crawford over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping up now, Brandon Nimmo, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Liner toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Fastball that just misses inside. One and one, here it comes. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact, that's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Here's a high pop-up. Right is there. 2 down.
Batting ninth, Edgar Pavetta.
Into the box now, Nick Pavetta. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready for another chance. Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in, but he's not going to get to it in time. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
I appreciate it usually turns into a knot.
First pitch on its way. Pitch outside the throw. They end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Michael Conforto connects for a two-run home run. Number 26 for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Hoskins is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Jay Bruce now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. swung on by Bruce. Connects with it to right field. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. After getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas in here. He takes the turn and heads. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Standing in now, Jacob Degrom. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Hoskins there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 5-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Yanked hard but foul to the right. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Conforto comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
In there, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound the zone late.
Adam Morgan takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Williams ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's done well, 6 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Morgan, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 6-0. So now Carlos Santana. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Miguel Franco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive to left, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
You know, this will be and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Franco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. with Adam Morgan. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Ready with the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately.
Safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Devin Mesoraco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
How about it?
Next for the Mets, Jacob Degrom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
How about it?
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 9 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Mesoraco has a play, 1 away.
The batter, pitcher.
Tommy Joseph will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. No hits to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 9-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Francisco Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Rodriguez has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And it's fouled away. One and 2, here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High in the air out to center field. Hoskins waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So now Carlos Santana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Ready now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bounce it to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Riding in once again, David Wright, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score thus far. The Mets have come to Philadelphia, and they lead the Phils here in the 8th. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Up next will be Nick Williams, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And Wright will put this one away for the first down.
Third baseman, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Conforto will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 9-0. At the plate, Jacob Degrom. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
and that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Jose Reyes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Crawford is under it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game, and he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in to Cabrera for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
In there, 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Philly down to their last strike. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The New York Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jacob Degrom earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Nick Pivetta struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting off in the National League East, Jacob Degrom won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 9-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. Antonio Senzatella picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Rockies to a win against the Braves 3-2. Bryce Harper had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping Washington get past the Marlins 9-8. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Brandon Crawford launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading San Francisco over Cincinnati 10-6. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Kyle Hendricks got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 4-1. The Milwaukee Brewers hit 3 long balls as they beat the Cardinals on the road 9-5. The San Diego Padres combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-1. Tommy Kahnle was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue 5-2. The Chicago White Sox